Unit, you can return to duty.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks again.
Of course.
It's my responsibility to make sure this place runs smoothly.
Doctor?
They weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
What makes you ask? I'm a complete stranger to you.
I suppose when I heard your story, well, I felt sorry for you. You've suffered more tragedy than any one person deserves. Your whole world is gone. I'm sorry. I know that was a very personal question. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
On board with what?
The Institute, of course. Sean implied you operated on a level, if not equal, then at least similar to the rest of us. Curious. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the facilities division, I'm happy to discuss it.
Who built this place, originally? Has it been here long?
The construction of the Institute is the work of generations of scientists. The original survivors of the war, our progenitors, took refuge in the basement of the old Commonwealth Institute of Technology. Over time, their sons and daughters dug deeper into the earth and built increasingly sophisticated habitats and laboratories. It's a process that's still going on today. Even now, we're digging out tunnels for new facilities and infrastructure. Just think what this place will look like 100 years from now. I hope I'm there to see it.
Dr. Fillmore,
What's on your mind?
I'd like to know about the people in your division.
Of course. Dr. Lawrence Higgs is our mechanical engineer. He oversees the major life support and security systems. Power distribution is Dr. Evan Watson's area of expertise, and Dr. Newton Oberly is in charge of food and housing. He coordinates with bioscience to ensure that our meals are balanced for optimal nutrition. We also make use of a number of synth units for low-priority maintenance and labor.
Allie,
Hey, what do you need?
it must be a challenge to meet the power demands of a place like this.
Absolutely. We scratch and scrape for every precious ounce of voltage that we can. Over the years, we've learned a few tricks that help supplement our power budget. When necessary, we can tap into select sources on the surface. We take only what we need, of course. Fortunately, Advanced Systems is always working on new solutions to generate more energy. It's a good thing, too, because the demand is always increasing. You don't even want to know what a single use of the molecular dematerializer consumes.
Greetings. As the Institute's requisition vendor, I can provide supplies for your missions on the surface. How may I assist you today?
Let's see what you got.
We don't usually welcome... outsiders. I hope you can appreciate your good fortune.
Remember to keep unnecessary power consumption to a
Nothing
minimum.
to report, ma'am.
Don't recharge unless your primary levels are below 2%. Also, if you haven't patched your navigation software, do so after this meeting. The last thing we need is more synths bumping into walls. All right, that's all for now. You can resume your duties. You know, I love my work, but I love being a father even more.
Doc?
It's a real juggling act, trying to keep all the systems down here operating in the green. This place might look shiny and new, but there's a lot of old technology in these walls. I lose sleep worrying about when the next blackout's gonna hit.
Looks like everything's running great. I'd say you're doing your job.
Hey, thanks. It's nice to be appreciated. Most people just take my work for granted. It's the kind of work that only gets noticed when something goes wrong, if you know what I mean. Now, there's some stuff I need to check on. See you around, yeah?
Enrico.
I fix one relay and 2 more start to fail. At least I'm not bored. Power demand jumped another 5% this year. Best part of my day is coming home to my girls.
Dr. Thompson.
You're here. Glad you made it. Seeing you in that power armor makes me think we should design some of our own.
It's an honor to have you here, ma'am.
We're all looking forward to working with you.
Is it true food supplement 77 has been discontinued?
That is correct.
That was my favorite one. Can't we keep it a little longer?
I will be happy to forward your request to the Bioscience Division. In the meantime,
I don't think you'll
please
be
feel
needing
free to
that
enjoy
suit of
one of
power
our other
armor in
nutritious and
here.
flavorful food supplements.
I want supplement 77.
I am sorry, sir, but that supplement is no longer available.
Useless machine. Dr. Holdren's Synth Gorilla project is showing promising results. Excuse me. Please don't get any germs on me.
О, Господи. Ну ты тоже мне так выходишь, я вот тебе тоже ухожу. Че ты?
Allie.
Я, наверное,
What
мыться
do you
пойду.
need?
Воду дай.
Горячую?
Да. Дали воду.
Она должна стечь. Там она рыжая пойдет.
Заново.
I'm good for now.
Слышишь?
Thanks.
Goodbye then.
Я ее включил сегодня. Она пошла горячая, без всяких знаки.
Ну посмотри, чтобы она рыжая, не была ржавая. Налей, пожалуйста.
Дашь поверить?
Полный стаканчик налей, пожалуйста.
Схожу, да, даю.
I have a variety of items that should prove useful in your surface mission.
Я понял уже. Да мне.
Пойду. Заново пересматривайте.
Да никто его не смотрел, кроме меня.
Что я тоже теперь я слушал больше.
Что-то в этом есть кино, но я не понимаю. Да налей ты мне этого дерьма.
Much research. Time.
Mankind redefined.
Чуваки, там заберите игру про поезда. Кайф.
Да что там отзывы фиговые. Ну я забрал, спасибо.
Dr. Carlin's doing some amazing things with our genetically engineered crops.
Doctor?
Welcome. So good to
Что
have
такое
you here.
грязное,
Dr.
капец.
Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I
Мотики все
can't wait for you to
пыльные.
see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
Там Дикий Запад сегодня был просто.
I look forward to
Витрины
learning more about it.
и
In that
пыль
case,
типа.
let me give you a brief
Да, да,
overview of what
сегодня
we do.
вообще тоже
As the name
в гараже
implies,
был, пыль
the
такая
Bioscience
полетела,
Division
короче.
specializes in fields of studies such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized...
Прикольная фотка издалека
for
вот
use in
это.
food and medicine.
Спасибо
We
большое.
even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
Seems like there's nothing you guys can't do.
With hard work and ingenuity, any challenge can be overcome. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm an outsider. Would there even be a place for me here?
Even if science isn't your passion, there are plenty of ways to contribute. Our projects sometimes require an agent who can work on the surface. From what I've heard, you are both
Сегодня Саня у меня два
fearless and
хача
resourceful.
пытались купить тачку.
I think you'd be ideal for that kind of role.
Скажи, вот у
In
вас
any
денег
case,
не хватит, да?
I imagine you'll want to
Да-да-да.
continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Is there anything I
Это у
can
них
do
какой-то
to help?
прикол такой, типа, у всех
Tell you what,
спрашивать.
You get settled in and check back with me later. I'll see what I can find out. Sorry, but I'm too preoccupied with
Dr. Holdren?
something I can do for you?
Это как начало беседы, вход в
Tell me
разговор.
more
Да.
about those synth
Это
gorillas.
фраза типа какая-то,
I'd say
как
they
у
were a
этих
success.
NPC
Their
типа.
behavior does generally match what our historical data says it should be. Unfortunately, we had a few early setbacks.
Эй, брат, машина продается.
Suddenly aggressive, and they're quite strong. They destroyed 2 of their
Машин.
So now we can isolated habitat
Продаются
safely
машины.
observed.
Clayton,
Good to see you again. Did you need something?
you mentioned medical care? I might need that from time to time.
In that case, you'll want to introduce yourself to Dr. Dean Volkert. He's our top biologist and also serves as the Institute's resident physician. Dr. Volkert works in the infirmary. Just pay him a visit whenever you need to. You won't find
Я Леху
better
заставил
medical care
напелить
anywhere
GoPro
else in the
еще.
Commonwealth. I'll
Он
promise
там
you.
еще что-то должен был снять, но еще не скинул.
Прикольно.
А про что кино-то? Про то, какие американцы крутые вояки?
Ну, нет.
Про то, что они лохи позорные?
Я пошел мыться.
Да иди ты мойся уже. Иди.
Миша мыться пошел, да? Молодец какой.
Да воду дали.
На, вот,
Снова в ванной будет тепло.
включали.
Ну, знаешь, как в ванной, как в холодильнике было.
Мгм.
Ну, у меня труба такая идет по стене, как бы. Горячая вода, она же обогреватель, как полотенцесушитель.
Но она, кстати, там не прям...
Он пришел опять, что надо?
Она, кстати, там не прям горячая, такая, типа, тепло-горячая.
Ну вот мойся аккуратно. Что у тебя на руке за говно? Нет, вот здесь, на мышце.
А, вот это?
Да не это. Это тоже.
Ну ты царапнулся.
Вот это, вот так сделай. Да вот так сделай.
Как?
Вот, на мышце.
Это?
Что за пятно, да?
Синяк, может, какой-то, не знаю.
Hey, it's me. So you're the one who sent the encrypted message. How did you even do that? I wasn't sure anyone on the surface would have a chance to crack Trinity. You know, the encryption algorithm.
A friend named Tinker Tom cracked your encryption.
He must have had some serious hardware to pull that off. Wow, your message was only one word. Friend. What did you mean by that?
Я сейчас, блядь, что видел?
The railroad sent me to look for someone they call Patriot. That's you.
What?
Это что такое, блядь?
As in the railroad. And they gave me
Это что, блядь, такое? Что это, блядь?
Что не так?
Ну посмотри, как он смотрит. Он прям прицел в глаз вставил, короче.
Ну, слишком... Ну, там же может быть надставка просто.
Так не делается.
Оттеняющая, как бы, солнце.
Не, ни хера, короче. Так не смотрит никто в прицел.
I have this idea to rescue a lot of synths at once, but we'll need help. Where's he working now?
Какой-то bullshit
Let's go
вообще.
to the West Atrium. Probably best to talk about something else right now. You know my father thinks it's a living hell on the surface, but that can't be right. Heck, you look positively normal to me. No offense. I'm not sure if we could ever make the surface actually a decent place to live. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't at least try to help, you know?
Liam.
Good. He's here. C-114. It's me.
Sir, do you require something?
It's okay, Z-1.
Liam.
Good. He's here. C-114. It's me.
Sir, do you require something?
It's okay, Z-1. She's a friend. She's with the railroad.
Meeting here is dangerous. And you bring a stranger. You. How do I know we can trust you?
Актер нормальный, вот этот вот Ахмед, который вообще прям прикольный. То есть, если это были какие-то неизвестные актеры, короче, ну, типа, или стрёмные, то кино бы вообще просто говнищем было. Так его спасает еще, как бы, вот. Актер хороший.
But your friends actually fight for us?
That's what the railroad does, Z-1. She's from the surface.
I've never met another human willing to help. But, sir, we must make this quick.
Right now. How many synths want
Они,
to
блядь,
save?
как рыцари, эти мотоциклисты, короче.
13.
That'll take forever. Let's free those 13 all in one go.
I would do anything for my people. But how do we get them to the teleporter? It's no good. The old maintenance tunnels that lead there are always sealed. By the SRB.
If I can find a way to open those doors, could you get your synths to the teleporter room?
Yes. We'll talk later. Someplace more secure.
Just a few high security doors, right? Controlled by cutting-edge SRB security tech. Yeah. A head-on hack is the sucker play. So we go at them sideways. You're willing to help, right? I can't do this alone.
Of course I'll help you.
Our core security architecture hasn't fundamentally changed from the old CID.
Реально, людей встречаешь, и они все как NPC, короче, знаешь. Такие, один рыжий, другой с бородатой такой, ну, типа. Один шутник, один грустный, там, знаешь, ну, типа. Один серьезно.
Problem is, I can't even crack version 1. So I need a good old-fashioned username and a password. And that's nowhere to be found in the Institute. But if you could get me a pre-war admin password from the surface, I could log right in.
Where would I find that?
Unfortunately, I don't know. The obvious place won't work. The CIT ruins were picked clean years ago, but some of the admins had to live off campus. Ask your friends in the railroad. I need...
Power armor is effective, sure, but it's hardly efficient. So much research, so little time.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to the father about these unannounced security sweeps.
Is someone present?
Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
See that
Nothing
you
to
do.
report, ma'am.
Welcome to the Institute, ma'am.
Good to see you. Feeling well today?
Hi, Doc.
Welcome. Welcome. It is so good to meet you. I truly hope you'll come to think of the Institute as your home.
It'll take some time, but I could learn to like it here.
I'm so glad to hear you say so. And promise I'll work hard to make sure that you do. You should know that many of us consider it a great honor to have you here.
Dr. Oberly.
People on the surface have got it pretty bad. Makes me thankful for being down here.
Seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock some heads together.
What now?
They're dragging their
Hello?
feet on the targeting package upgrades I have.
Excuse me, I've
Maybe
got
I should
reports
take
to
some
deliver.
courses with me. Send a message.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty
Что,
much
надо новый фотошоп уже, короче, искать, ставить, да?
My methods get results, and they will this time as well.
Ну, с нейросетями, которые... Там вообще уже просто космос. Можно просто, блин, там говорить, там, текстом писать. Ну, та же нейросеть, короче, просто. Фоны менять там.
Чувак, я пока что в это не верю, знаешь.
Да?
Потому что вот с нейронкой, ты же сам видел, что там результат нормальный, да? 1 там из 15.
Ну да.
А у них на презентейшене типа оп-оп, типа трык-пык, знаешь.
Ну да.
Ну да.
Привет,
То есть
друзья.
что-то не то я
Да.
чувствую здесь, как бы ты чувствуешь, да? Что-то?
Угу.
То есть это продать хотят. Собирают эти инвестиции.
Ну.
Типа мы тоже можем.
Почему у меня написано у Сани старик и море? Он у меня в личке записан как старик и море. Я не понимаю. Я не понимаю, то ли это я его так назвал, то ли он сам так назвался.
Ну, тут как бы...
Так, а чё там? Чё там? Он скинул что-то? А вот Саня как раз скинул по фотошопу.
Coursers on the hunt are relentless. If you see one, you should stay out of its way.
You wouldn't happen to have a spare polarizer on you, would you?
Hey, Doc.
So, here you are. Justin Ao, acting
Сейчас
director
я на
of the
пару
Synth
минут
Retention.
поменяю.
I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
No problems here.
Good to hear. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
Why would synths want to escape?
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines. As to why they're escaping? That matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth designed to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration.
Капец моим мышцам,
In a
ё-моё.
word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
You mentioned that coursers undergo special training. Tell me more about it.
The SRB constantly monitors our Gen 3 synth population, looking for specific traits. Those who show tenacity, fearlessness, and independence undergo a rigorous training regimen. We teach them armed and unarmed combat, investigative techniques, psychology, and mechanical skills. Those who pass a final evaluation become coursers. The rest have their memories wiped and return to their former duties.
Power armor? What would you need that
А доба ба 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 ба.
Я прям то же самое хотел сказать.
If you're the acting head of the SRB, who are you filling in for?
Dr. Zimmer holds that position.
Не,
He's
ну вот это вот
supervising the
кайф.
retrieval of some of the more high-profile units. In his absence, I keep things running smoothly.
Dr. Ao.
What do you want? And please, make it quick.
I'd like to know more about the synth reclamation process.
Fine. Once a Courser has located a rogue synth, it
Капста.
uses that synth's recall code to wipe its memories and render it inert. We then begin the delicate process of restoring the neural pathways to their original configuration. In those cases where the procedure is successful, the synth returns to duty with no memory of its time on the surface. All too often, we're unable to repair the damage and are forced to dispose of the unit entirely.
The Directorate should take the synth escapes more seriously.
Justin?
Yes? What do you need?
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Very well.
Excuse me.
Pardon me, ma'am.
Hi there.
I swear I spend half my time smoothing the feathers that Justin ruffles. We need to be able to collaborate with the other divisions, and that's a lot harder when they're always angry at us.
If you can't get along, it's gonna be hard to accomplish anything.
Yeah, even worse, we got a lot of smart guys with fragile egos. Anyway, we'll figure it out. It was good to meet you.
Dr. Secord.
I know it'll be a difficult
Так, ну это
adjustment
все
for you,
понятно,
but try
ладно.
to remember that synths aren't people. Like any machine, a synth can malfunction. Just wish it didn't happen so often.
Хачатур это тот самый тип, да? Тот какой-то. Или это вот что там. Это ник был тоже такой же. Лысый сделайте. Понятно.
Status. All functions normal.
No visible reaction to the K-14 compound. We'll start with this trial. Operating at full capacity. And the side effects would likely be
She's been at it for over 2 hours.
Yeah?
What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun. Yes? Child synth prototype may truly be the key to our future.
Hi.
Not everything you've heard about the Institute is true. Give us a chance.
That was productive.
Rushed work is sloppy at best and deadly at worst.
Excuse me, Doctor.
Since you're new here, you should take time to learn our safety procedures And the sooner the better. Rules create order, and order promotes efficiency.
Words any former soldier.
A woman who understands the
Сегодня,
need
кстати,
for
тоже
order.
катался джип
I
с
had
кузовом, с
one
похожим.
up, but that was years ago.
Ну, с
I'll see
прицепом.
about getting one to you.
Sounds good.
Take care then.
If you ask me, we're only scratching the surface with the latest synths. Sleep is such a waste of time. I'd rather be designing more efficient plasma emitters.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
What is it you're working on?
Advanced systems, special projects. You've seen the boy, Synth, already. We've been hard at work on him for quite a while now. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you. I'm sure that will come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute,
Просто жесть. Даже гильза цифровая.
in case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one
Видел,
here
да?
with that kind of access.
Ну.
If nothing else, it should demonstrate the
Очень
amount of trust
стрёмно.
Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
I'd like a progress report on your division, if you don't mind.
Taking your new appointment in stride, I see.
Он просто трясет эту
Well,
пушку,
we've shifted
а они к ней
resources off
пририсовали
other
огонь.
projects, like the child synth, to focus on phase 3. I'm hoping that the above-ground efforts are successful. I understand those depend heavily on you.
Да, я еще понял, что что-то не то, когда первый взрыв произошел грузовика, короче. В самом начале кино. Какой он был, типа, дерьмовый. Прям. Я такой, что-то, блин, странно.
I think we'll need a break after this. Benet has done some really marvelous work with the personality mesh. It's almost too good.
И грустная музыка.
Almost identically to expectations, some of the most lifelike I've seen. Of course, it's not really Sean. None of his memories are in there.
И у Ричи же была такая же музыка где-то уже, короче. Тоже, то ли в этом, где Стейтом был. В фильме.
Just a second or two, forgetting that he's not a real boy. Still, I think we'll need to consider restricting him to the lab only for the moment. I'm well aware that others are put off by his presence. If I were slightly more arrogant, I might consider that a sign of success.
Dr. Lee? Is everything okay, Dr. Lee? You seem pretty tense.
Yes, things are... It's fine. I'm sorry, I don't socialize much. I prefer to focus on my work.
What the?
Ё-моё. Просто чувак на коленке просто. Вот как машина летит, все просто.
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do.
Huh?
Huh?
Бедный Джиллен Холл, блин. Отдувается.
Блять. Может, у него депрессия, я не знаю, у режиссера. Ну, то есть, как бы, что происходит, как бы?
Заказ.
Ну, какой-то, да, что-то такое. Ради бабок, как будто, да? Это вообще на него не похоже, понимаешь? Ну, кроме вот этих скрипочек грустных. Гнев человеческий. Вот там также были скрипочки.
Не знаю, но там съемка высота.
Ну,
Перестрелки, помнишь?
да-да-да.
Эти актеры там вообще просто.
Safety first. Remember that.
Херовая местность. Фильмы же снимают, просто, знаешь, прописывая какие-то думательные процессы людям просто.
Угу.
Ну, типа, вот сейчас надо записать людям скриптов таких. Трек кино, блин. Бабки платят за это. Отлично. Замки же он должен там свои оплачивать. Фермы там, каннабиса. Музыкальный вот этот дирижер похож на этого, да, из гнева. Вот это мы уже видели в другом кино, помнишь? Это может та же как бы пересъемка того же фильма, помнишь? С Мэттом Дэймоном или с кем там был?
Марк Олберг там был.
Да, да, да. Ну, сейчас он тебя положит. Обойма, да?
Чувак, это страйкбольный пистолет с газовым баллоном, вон подкрутка. Внизу,
Да,
видишь,
да,
вот.
да. Да, вижу, да, я понял. Я сразу понял.
Гандоны.
Чувак, ты только начинаешь действия делать, я уже знаю, что ты скажешь. Этот скрипт ты мне записал уже.
Ну, страйкбол, как бы, ну чё, ну замазали бы, ну. Тоже надо деньги заплатить, чтобы замазали. У него там либо гладкая подошва, короче. Есть еще крючок под зацеп, короче, ремня. Ну, чтобы ремень такой вешать, как бы.
А что, типа, глушителей нету, да? То есть много места занимает глушитель, да? Накрутить.
Ну, это же не так эффектно. Чувак, ты вспомни фильм с этим, с Капитаном Галактика, как он там?
Да, слушай, там четко сериал, который?
Да.
Да, да,
Как
четко.
он? Звездный Лорд-то.
Я понял, да.
Вот это кино. Вот.
Даже пересмотреть не стрёмно.
Автомат, магазины возьмите. Где магазины? Взяли?
I hear we're about to get a new food supplement.
You know, I love my work, but I love being a father even more.
Sir, we've had another situation. A code red.
What? This is the third time in 2 weeks. This is unacceptable. How could this happen?
We think there was a system glitch. We're looking into it.
Damn it, you're all useless. I'll figure out what happened. But in the meantime, tell the others to be on high alert. I want more patrols and more rounds.
Right away, sir.
If you see anything even remotely suspicious, report it immediately. This absolutely cannot happen again.
В начале фильма замедление сделано при помощи той проги, которая достраивает кадры, помнишь?
Твикстер.
Это почему так делается вот в дорогих кино, я не понимаю.
Да нет, это нормально.
Have you noticed the recent increase in security? I wonder what's going on.
Something
Broken.
about disappearing
Busted.
synths, I think.
Disappearing? Must be something to do with the salvage teams.
I believe so, yeah. Apparently the SRB can't figure it out. Dr. Ao's been on a tear lately trying to get to the bottom of it.
What do you think?
It's gotta be somewhere on the inside. And when Ao finds out who, he'll...
If you require maintenance, please file a report with the Facilities Division.
Все косые, герои не косые. Талибы в очке стрелять учились, я не знаю.
I'm not scared of the surface.
Hey, pal.
Hello. So you're your father's mother, but he's older than you. That's weird.
Hey there.
Operating at full capacity.
There you are.
Just a routine patrol, ma'am.
Bet it's pretty boring down here, compared to up there.
Excellent.
Pardon me, ma'am.
Good day.
Our new synths are so lifelike, I keep mistaking them for real people.
I know you'll achieve great things here. We all do.
Nothing to report, ma'am.
It must make you proud to see all that Father has done, all that he has built.
Sweet.
Тоже идет с ремнем, ремень не накинут. Он же мешает прицеливаться. Ну, типа, тянет.
Он не то что тянет, он может за что-то зацепиться, понимаешь?
Ну да.
Тут дело в этом больше.
Выпасть может. Ну, то есть, что за хрень? Что за дерьмо? То есть, куда-то упал, не понять, что происходит.
У Миши там аквадискотека.
Отрывается там, да?
Ну, там из его орёт из ванной, короче. Может, надо было ему колонку дать эту, чтобы он включил. Пока что это Гай Ича. Да, страйкбольные пистолеты так и стреляют. Утверждаю. Насквозь нахуй.
Hold it right there.
Is there a problem?
Routine security check. See anything suspicious lately?
Suspicious? What do you mean by suspicious?
I mean, like dodging my questions.
No. Nothing to report, sir. If I see something, I'll be sure to...
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
You've got technology here that I never dreamed possible.
I'm glad you can appreciate what we've accomplished. None of it has been easy. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind redefined.
Это Боба Фетт.
Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks.
Актер.
As remarkable as our synths are, they
Ну,
can
типа,
be
похож на того кента,
dangerous. The superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a
If the synths are intelligent and self-aware,
However closely they may approximate human behavior, when you see what I have to show you, I think you'll agree that we know what is best. A rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him.
sure.
Что там, долго
Bring
еще?
that synth home.
That would
Че?
Now you should get
Кино.
many people are
Ну, только половина так-то.
Ебать. О май гад. Я уже думал, все как бы закончилось.
Вчера я, короче, сел смотреть это кино. Миша играл. Я уснул. Миша выключил телек, ушел спать, короче. Я проснулся с утра, включил это кино. И снова, короче, уснул. Потом я его проснулся, снова перемотал, посмотрел его, уже сидя за компом, короче. Уже как бы, ну, не в лежачем положении. Вот сейчас вот получается, какой раз смотрю его уже.
Ну, то есть это вообще нелегально как-то.
Он все время достает вот так вот пачку денег, типа. У него их там что, блин, 15 штук? Сразу заготовленных пачек. Это так в Афганистане такси ловят. Это не я. А!
Часы на руке вообще не палец.
Да, кстати, часы военные.
General?
Nothing's more satisfying than a smoking gun, pocket full of cats.
Most folks are just looking for a
Лежит
hand.
такой, пернул,
All you
короче.
gotta do is offer.
Останови!
Это был такой, короче, Кент LL Cool J, знаете, может быть. Рэпер
Легенда.
такой. Вот. И актер, который Боба Фетта играл, вот это их сын, короче. Да как будто их обоих соединили в одном. Глубокое синее море, он там с акулами сражался. Вот это было круто.
Hey, it's the professor. Professor's back. Carrington wants to talk with you. Sounds important.
Здорово, отец. У них на голове пельмень, да? Смотри, как он положил, короче, на тележку. Головой вниз, то есть кровоток там просто. У чела просто глаза лопнут, короче, к концу дороги. То есть почему его нельзя было положить ногами вниз? Джилленхолу больно в этом кино играть. Он орёт, бедный. О, видели?
Up there, assume you're being watched.
Флаг Украины он. Блик. Вот это кто заказчик.